welcome all of our viewers inside a place that the folks around here like to call the Vault, and that's Bank of America Stadium in Uptown Charlotte. Coming up, it's a battle to represent the NFC in this year's Super Bowl, and we've got a classic in store between the San Francisco 49ers and the Carolina Panthers.
Cody Parkey set to kick off.
For a chance to come back to this very stadium in 2 weeks' time, we are off and running in the NFC Championship. This will make it into the end zone, and he opts to not bring this one out. The first drive will start at the 25. On first down, Wilson. He'll get this to his tight end. It's Jonnu Smith. And they work this well upfield across the 45. 23 yards on the play.
10 at the 48-yard line.
So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield. From the gun, it's Wilson. That's into the hands of Eckler. And he'll be brought down right on the 50. A gain of 3. 3 yards the gain there, second down.
Second and 7.
All defenses worry that whenever anyone catches the ball and has a head of steam come out of the backfield, it can turn into a big play with missed tackles or he runs through people. But they were right there waiting, and they stopped him for a minimal gain.
Now left side, a completion to his tight end. Touchdown, Carolina! Michael Gallup, 50 yards. And the Panthers are going to take a first quarter lead. On this stage, conference championship game, every play is magnified, and that was a big play.
No doubt about it. One thing that has these guys a step away from a shot at a big game, their big play ability. They can strike from anywhere.
Zane Gonzalez on for the extra point. And this will be good to give the Panthers a 7-0 lead.
Makes the score Panthers 7, 49ers nothing. Zane Gonzalez set to kick off.
Now after the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away. This is taken just shy of the 10.
The Niners take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
First and 10, Prescott. He'll fight his man, Laviska Shenault.
Prescott's pass.
And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. They may want to go back to that one. First play of the drive, good for 15 and a first down. Prescott from the gun. It got his man complete. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. Another first down there as this one goes for 25. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. To throw is Prescott. He'll buy some time right. And incomplete as he was knocked as he threw it. And it took the ball off course.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
Now a pass that's taken in by Hill. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. A gain there of 21 yards.
A gain of 21 yards. And a 49er first down.
A first carry here for Joe Mixon. And they work this near the 5. He'll be stopped at the 6. Another strong gain on the last 2 plays. They've moved it a combined 33 yards. They'll give it to Mixon. No dice this go-around. He's hit behind the line and taken down. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's second down.
Looks like they quit hitting the snooze button on their alarm there. Finally a sign of life from this defense. They've been fairly passive on this opening drive. Now able to stand up on first and goal, and they sent that play backwards.
Sliding out of the pocket. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
It's been a good opening drive offensively thus far, but you know they don't want to waste it and settle for a field goal attempt after that incompletion. So this is a big play coming up here on third down. Prescott
on third and goal. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. A 7-yard touchdown grab. And the 49ers are within an extra point of tying this thing up. And he puts it through.
That ties the game at 7. Cody Parkey set to kick off.
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. Fields it in the middle of the end zone. And this return will net positive as he gets past the 25 and up to the 27-yard line.
10-10 at their own 27-yard line.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
Second and 10. It's Wilson again. Got his man there, complete to Gallup. And they'll wind up getting this to the 37. Gain of 9.
When you're playing a quarterback with some experience and some moxie, you enter the danger zone when you decide to blitz him because if he's able to diagnose as he did on that play, he can hurt you downfield.
He reads defenses so well, doesn't he?
He really does, and the best part about that play for him, I don't think that was...
Wilson hit. It's loose. It's out. Fumble. And now this is scooped up by the 49ers. And they are going to set up shop at the 40-yard line. And that play just looked a little helter-skelter from the start. That's the risk as a quarterback. Once you take off with that football, you might fumble it, and he did.
And he was going for the reward, which is gaining yardage, breaking down the defense. But you're right about the risk. Always lurking out there. Someone always trying to get to the football. Try to find a place to cover up and slide and protect what you've earned.
The Niners have the first down on a gain of 11.
First down, San Francisco.
Play action now. Prescott. Open man is Hill. He's got it. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. He'll get 17 on that one, and the Niners have a first down.
Well, I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons, weapons everywhere, and they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people. But you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well, and that's what they just did on that play.
Mixon with a first down carry. And he'll be dropped at about the 11 after only a yard.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
And he fires here's one that's intercepted. Picked off inside the 5. And he returns it here to his own 18-yard line. So they thought they were going to break the tie. The defense had other plans. They were already in field goal range, but boom, an interception.
I don't know if this was a case of being a little bit too greedy with the opportunity to put points on the board, but give credit to the guys on the defensive side. Hung in there, battled, and made a key play.
Here's the first carry for Austin Eckler. A limited running room as he'll get about 3 to the 21.
Austin Eckler.
Well, that's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
On 2nd and 7, Wilson. And down he goes. The 49ers get there. After the sack, they'll come up now 3rd and long.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised to see them run the ball here just to try and get some space.
He'll get this to Eckler. And some room to maneuver. And they finally are able to take him down at the opposite 47. A big 3rd down play there for the Panthers. 41 yards. These two teams all tied after one.
With the score tied 7-7.
Now Wilson on 1st down. Man open, that's Deebo Samuel. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. That one good for 20 on the catch and run.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. It's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice 1st down. Drive keeps moving.
Open man is Samuel, complete. And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Carolina. Russell Wilson with 2 first-half touchdown passes. And the Panthers have taken the lead.
Is good.
Gonzalez able to tack on the PAT. And that makes the score 14-7.
Zane Gonzalez set to kick off.
Now after the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away. This is taken just shy of the 10.
The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And the interception thrown in the red zone last time. We'll see if they can rebound.
I just have to think the last thing he said as they went back out there was, don't do that again. What do you think?
What do you think?
Yeah, I think that. I think that not only did he say that, but he also told him, let's put it in the end zone that it's supposed to be in, all right? The end zone we're trying to score. I know we're being a little bit facetious here, but the bottom line is take care of the football, and everything else should flow from there.
Quick lesson, never ask the play-by-play guy a question.
Hey, you're my partner. I know you're right there with me.
Now throwing on 1st down and completing it. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds.
It's a gain of 6.
6 yards the pickup, and that's a 1st down. Out of the gun, here's Prescott. He gets this in the hands of Mixon. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. The catch and run, good for 24 yards.
1st down, San Francisco.
Prescott on 1st down. He'll get this complete to Cooper Kupp. And he gets it down a yard or 2 shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds.
Well, that's now 4 completions in a row. A good bounce back following the interception last drive.
Certainly not letting it affect him, that's for sure. And we all know interceptions are going to happen. So the big trick, don't let it affect you going forward. Most of the good quarterbacks, they just tell the ball boy, get that one out of the rotation, give me a fresh ball, and let's go. He's got his offense moving again.
He winds up giving a yard back there, and now it's 3rd and 2. Prescott on 3rd and 2. Rolling to his right. His throw caught right around the 6. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. Well, they only needed a small gain on third down. They end up getting over 30 yards. Here's a run with Mixon, and he'll take this into the end zone for a San Francisco touchdown. Joe Mixon with his second touchdown here this first half. And the 49ers are within an extra point of tying this thing up.
That ties the game.
Parkey with the extra point. And we've got a tie game here in a back-and-forth first half.
Cody Parkey set to kick off.
This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. Fielded in the end zone. And he'll be brought down at the 28-yard line, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone gets him 3 more.
The Panthers take over first and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. And they'll be looking to build off of a nice drive last time, a drive that really relied. Now the Niners get there and bring him down. So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on second down.
At the 20-yard line.
I think this is a free play for Wilson. And this is going to be caught, but they'll say out of bounds. So it's incomplete. So they will accept the penalty and move forward. So they'll come up after the incompletion for second down. From the shotgun, Wilson. Pressure comes, and Wilson's going to go down. Bud Dupree, he's the one that drops him this go-around, and that pass rush getting strong here. Back-to-back sacks. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. And how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it. They'll indeed go for it with Wilson. Going down the middle, and it's complete. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. So not only do they convert on 4th, but they pick up 22 yards in the process. They'll throw on first down with Wilson. Winds up and lets it go for Samuel. And this is caught at the 20. Touchdown, Carolina. Making a hat trick for Russell Wilson. 3 touchdown passes now. And the Panthers have broken our tie as they take the lead. And he knocks it through.
Makes the score Panthers 21, 49ers 14. Gonzalez set to kick off.
Now after the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away. This is taken just shy of the 10.
The Niners take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And Charles, the way touchdowns have come so fast and furious for both sides in this thing, it's starting to feel a little bit more like maybe a tennis match than a football game.
Yeah, I like your description there. Maybe we're sitting in a nice royal box watching this type of a game. But let's face it, right now, the way it's going back and forth, it's going to come down to who can get a stop.
49ers.
The throw there finding its way to Boyle. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays.
First down.
Prescott looks to throw on first. Escaping the pressure right. He'll find his running back, Joe Mixon. Now San Francisco going to call their second timeout, as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the first down. They'll throw again. Prescott. That one complete to Hill. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down.
San Francisco.
From the red zone now, Prescott flushed out right. And they will not get the connection there. It's incomplete. Got out of the pocket. Didn't look like he had anybody open, Charles, so just gets rid of it.
And a good play by him. If no one's open and you don't have a running lane that you want to take, make the right choice. Get rid of it. Live to fight another down.
Flush to his right. And that is incomplete here. So back-to-back incompletions. Third down here in 10, but you're still in field goal range.
And that's the thing to keep in mind. They're in field goal range. So now you don't take any unnecessary risks, but you try and find a way to get back to what you were doing earlier in the drive in order to finish this one off.
On third down, it's Prescott. And oh, look at that, a diving catch. Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. And no signs of the field goal unit. They're going for it on fourth down. They'll run with Mixon. And he won't have the touchdown, but he will have the first down as he's tackled at the 2. And the drive stays in motion. And across the chalk into the end zone, it's a 49er touchdown. Joe Mixon saving his best for the playoffs with his third touchdown of the game. And the 49ers are within an extra point of tying this thing up. Parkey adds the extra point, and we've got a tie game here in a back-and-forth first half. A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the score as the kick's away. This taken in about 4 yards deep. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
Take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And we're under a minute to go here. What's been an even first half all tied up.
Yeah, still time to make something happen, too. A couple completions, you string them together. Could get into field goal range. Let's see what happens.
That's going to be caught by Samuel. And he takes us up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. The Panthers going to use the second of their timeouts as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in the first half of play. So quickly all the way up at the 40-yard line. From the gun, it's Wilson. And down he goes. The 49ers get there. Now the Panthers going to signal for their third and final timeout as it comes with 22 seconds to go here in half number 1. He's going to find Gallup here complete.
Wilson's pass complete to Michael Gallup.
And now they come up and spike it to stop the clock. And likely time for one final play here in the half, so they will go for it on fourth down. Out of the gun, here's Wilson. On the left side, Gallup's got it. But they're going to wrap him up as he'll go down well short of a first. So we've reached halftime here in the NFC Championship as we'll get you down the coast to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, the Hallis Trophy still hangs in the balance as the second half now underway in the NFC Championship game. From the 10.
The Niners take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. They have a chance to break our tie here as we get a look at the first drive of quarter 3.
And it's such a tone setter, isn't it? Because both sides trying to seize momentum to begin the half. What do they have dialed up that'll give them an advantage to move the ball downfield?
Let's find out what they have dialed up. A first down throw for Prescott, eluding the pressure right. He finds his running back, Mixon. It's a 9-yard pickup on the play, and it'll be second and about a yard to go for the first. Prescott from the gun. He's going to find his tight end, Boyle. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Panthers' 41-yard line.
It's a gain of 10.
It's a 10-yard pickup, and it moves the chains. So from Panther territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 41. Now Joe Mixon. He's got the first down here inside the 30. And he'll be taken down at the 26. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Has had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice, because you're right, he struggled, especially in that first half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there. I'm just one big carry away from busting this open. That's a good start for him.
And he's going to be stopped up right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there. It'll be 2nd down.
And 10 at the Panthers' 26-yard line.
From the shotgun, it's Prescott. He's going to go up top for the end zone. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Good positioning, and it's picked off. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. So it was a drive that had real promise here to begin the 3rd quarter, but ultimately derailed by the INT.
And that was the position you wanted to be in. Coming out to start this 3rd quarter, get a nice drive going, looking for the end zone. Possibly got a little bit too greedy right there.
Pressure comes, and Wilson's going to go down. Leonard Williams, the former number 6 overall pick, got the sack that time.
Well, so much for setting the tone of the drive offensively. Giving up a big sack that loses that kind of yardage, not a great start.
Throwing on 2nd and long. Wilson. This one brought in by Jefferson. And he'll get it up a little shy of the 15. They'll spot him down at the 14-yard line. Only 3 yards on the catch. It's 3rd down. From the gun, Wilson. He'll rifle this one deep right side. He's got a man. Complete. Touchdown, Carolina. Russell Wilson now with 4 touchdown passes on the afternoon. And the Panthers have broken our tie as they take the lead. And correct me if I'm wrong, that was just a simple fly route, wasn't it?
No, there's nothing to correct at all. You got it down pat. And I just remember as a player, when I'd be in practice sessions, and I'd hear 9 from the receivers, that meant fly route, go, look out. That was the 9, and he just kept going all the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
Now after the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away. Taken from about the 12. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
Raiders take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And the interception last time on the opponent's side of the field. Certainly not what they wanted.
Put it mildly, that is so frustrating because that signifies there's a drive going on. You're in good spot, great place to run some of your best offense. Instead, they turn the ball over.
Yeah, turned the ball over last time. See if they can avoid doing it here. Dancing to his left. He's going to take off with it. He'll wind up getting 4 there on his own, but it will leave him now with a 3rd down situation.
They brought the blitz that time, and I thought they were going to get to him, but instead, he flipped it on its ear and ended up picking up positive yardage.
I thought he was dead to rights, but you are exactly correct, sir. Able to turn that into a positive gain. Escaping the pressure right. And that is incomplete. Well, the other day they told us when we've got 3rd and 5 or less, we have to be able to convert. And I guess every team would say that, Charles, but an opportunity missed there.
What they were trying to tell us is they believe it's a matchup game at that point. And they liked some matchups that they had, thought they could exploit them, unable to do so on that play.
Prescott down. And this is incomplete. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And the Panthers are going to get it back in excellent field position. Throwing now, Wilson on first down. He'll get this to Eckler. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 11 yards and a Panther first down.
First and 10 at the 19-yard line.
Operating from the gun, Wilson. And they're going to get him. He's sacked back around the 28. Kyle Van Noy in there to get him. That is the 6th time that they have sacked him tonight. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing second and a bundle. Another try after the first down sack. Wilson. That's into the hands of Eckler. It's a gain of 7, and they'll be facing a 3rd and 12.
That's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and 12.
From the gun, Wilson. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
At the 3-yard line.
1 quarter remains for the right to go on to the Super Bowl. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports.
21.
So 1st and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up.
Switch gears. 95. Gun.
On the option, here's Eckler. And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Carolina. A 3-yard touchdown run. And the Panthers add on to their lead. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead.
Panthers 35, 49ers 21. Zane Gonzalez set to kick off.
Now after the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
The Niners take over 1st and 10. At their own.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And they are in need of points here, no doubt about that. With a Super Bowl berth on the line and trailing here in the 4th quarter. This possession, gigantic. Laviska Shenault, the intended target. But it's going to be 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Out of the gun, here's Prescott. This is Shenault on the receiving end. And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. A 1st down there on a pickup of 25.
Gain of 25 yards. 1st down, San Francisco.
Prescott now from the 50. Pressure comes in. He's brought down. It's a Panther sack. And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19. Connection made with Shenault.
Prescott's pass.
The reception good for 7. It's 3rd down. You got the big lead defensively. Willing to give them that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle them after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
Play fake. Here's Prescott. Flushed out right. And that will be incomplete.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them. And I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out. Dak and the offense still out there. They are going to go for it. Now Prescott on 4th down. He'll let this go for the end zone. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Jeremy Chin picks it off. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. Desperation time. Prescott on 4th. He'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. The time to pull out the stops is now, and they convert there on 4th down.
49ers.
On 1st and 10, Prescott. And it's caught. And across the chalk into the end zone. It's a 49er touchdown.
Touchdown.
A 22-yard touchdown grab. And the forced turnover on defense leads to 6 points. Parkey with the extra point. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter.
Cody Parkey set to kick off.
Now after the score, it's Parkey on to kick it away. This will make it into the end zone. And no return here for Evans as they will bring this out to the 25.
Their own 25-yard line.
This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. And the pressure mounting with every passing minute. It's palpable right now. They're on top in the 4th quarter, clinging to that lead. A potential Super Bowl berth resting on their ability to manage the clock and manage that smoke. And he's going to lose a yard or two, taken down behind the line. Leonard Williams able to drop him that time for his 2nd sack of the evening.
2nd and 11. At the 24.
After the sack here, 2nd and 11. Another try after the 1st down sack. Wilson. And a quick throw here. That's complete.
Wilson's pass.
4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a 3rd down.
It's a gain of 4. Makes it 3rd and 7.
From the shotgun, Wilson completes it to Samuel. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. Well, that's one way to convert on 3rd down, picking up 26 yards. So from inside Niner territory now, this is 1st and 10 at the 47. They'll run out of the gun with Eckler. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Operating from the gun, Wilson. Forced out to his left. Now he'll pull it down. He'll wind up with positive yardage. It's a gain of 3, but now it's 3rd down.
Nice job there defensively. A great time to dial up a blitz.
And give him credit under center instead of throwing it away. Actually a pretty good job of getting past the line of scrimmage, not losing yardage. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. Now San Francisco going to call their 2nd timeout. That's going to leave them with just 1 remaining here in this 4th quarter. Running on 1st down, Eckler. Eventually wrangled down before reaching the 20, but a strong run.
He was taken down.
Now the Niners going to signal for their 3rd and final. timeout. So that will leave them with no timeouts left. Still plenty of time on the clock. We'll see how that affects things here in this fourth quarter. It's Eckler again. And they'll bring him down at the 18-yard line. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
I like a guy who understands the situation. I also like a guy who you look at him and you say, that looks like a guy who knows the coach is going to say, guess what? You drop this one, you'll be carrying around the training facility for an entire week.
Maybe flashback to high school or college, carrying it around campus, right?
The old gauntlet drill, right? Anyone get the ball out while he's sitting in class and bring it back to the coach, he's in big trouble.
And they'll get him down right around the 16. So it's Panther football as we welcome you back. This, in all probability, another run here on 2nd and 8. Now they'll throw it with Wilson. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. D. Ford. Credit him with a sack as he buries him for a loss of 10.
On the play. It's now 3rd down.
Throwing now is Wilson. The scramble good for a nice gain of 10 yards, but still 4th down.
I thought he did a pretty good job there to get back what he could, but let's face it, that sack on 2nd down, talk about throwing a wrench into the works. It certainly did.
Yeah, he did everything he could there, trying to pick up some positive yardage, and he did, but not enough. So on 4th down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here. This to make it a 2-score game. Gonzalez's kick is good. And that will extend their lead even further. So barring something extraordinary here in the closing stages, that field goal should just about put this one on ice.
Yeah, we've got to find 2 scores. So, we're not going to exactly move it over there yet. It can be done, but boy, it's going to be a little bit of a stretch for them, isn't it?
Yeah, they would have to move incredibly quick and have some luck, too. After the field goal, here's Gonzalez to kick it off. From the 10. And able to get this out to the 25.
Over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. They might be thinking this is close to a lost cause here. Got to play it out. What do they need to do?
Well, they have a thought process in mind already, but they can't get ahead of themselves. They know that they need to score quickly.
Yep, 2-score game.
Onside kick and get the ball back and then score again, but they can't worry about the last 2 points. The only thing that matters is scoring quickly, then they'll take it from there. Yeah, that one sailed on him. You've got to make sure you give your receiver a chance to come down inbounds because they are very gifted. They'll make the circus catches, but they make them out of bounds. That does you no good.
Prescott. And that one drops to the ground. Incomplete. Clock stops here just inside of 20 seconds. 19 left.
Well, so far in this drive, they've done some good work. They force incompletions on 1st and 2nd down, bring up 3rd and 10. That brings up the big question. Do they bring pressure or do they play coverage on this down?
An important play right here, 3rd and 10.
And I would expect pressure here.
Now Prescott. He is going to find Hill here. And he is going to have a 49ers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. The Niners have the first down on a gain of 11.
1st down. tonight's final score.
And for all these guys, whether you're a rookie, a 10-year veteran, there's no feeling like this NFC champs.
And you feel like family. Never at any time do you feel more like family than when you're sharing the joy of being the NFC champs. And now everyone gets to say they're going to the Super Bowl.
And that'll close the books on the conference championship. For Charles Davis, myself, Brandon Gaudin, and our entire crew, we'll talk to you in 2 weeks from the Super Bowl.
Tonight, it's the National Football League. Super Bowl 55. Set to kick off.
After all the talk, it's time for football, and here we go. Super Bowl 55 is underway.
Taken about 7 yards deep, and we will not have a return, so the first drive of this Super Bowl will begin at the 25.
Now Wilson on first down. He rifles one that's intercepted. And Xavier Woods with a pick. And they'll set up shop right near midfield at the 49-yard line.
An aggressive play call to start this game. It backfired, but aggressive, no question about that.
Is that one of those statement calls? Trying to let you know that they're going to be aggressive right out of the gate. But that one hung up just a little bit too long. He made a nice play on the ball defensively and was able to pick it off.
Following the interception here, Rivers. Man open, that's Calvin Ridley. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
First and 10 at the 23-yard line.
From the gun, Rivers. That's going to be caught. It's so close, he gets it to the one. Out of bounds right there. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down.
1-yard line.
They'll try to run with Sanders. And this will result in him losing yardage. Back to the 3. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be second down.
That's a really alert defense there because they saw the heavy look come in from the offense, countered it with extra linebackers who brought a little bit of speed and heft, and able to really make a big-time play for their defense.
So they're backed up to the 3-yard line, second and goal. Working out of the gun, Rivers. Flush to his right. And he's going to be swallowed up and taken down. Sacked back at the 5-yard line. Vinny Curry, the defensive end, got there off the edge.
And goal.
A big one here early in this Super Bowl. It's third and goal.
They'll try to run with Sanders, and he'll keep working toward that end zone as he's down to about the 2-yard line. This defense bending but not breaking. It's a gain of 3. It's now 4th and goal.
Brings up 4th and goal.
Now Aldrich Rosas for the field goal attempt. This is less than an extra point, just a 19-yard attempt. Rosas' kick is good. Not a touchdown, obviously, but playoffs, you're on the road. At least you put something on the board.
I would agree with that totally. You're not exactly sending a message to the opposition, but you are letting them know that you came to play.
Aldrich Rosas set to kick off.
After the field goal, here's Rosas to kick it away.
Takes this about 5 yards deep. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line.
The Panthers take over 1st and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And now the Bengal defense here calling a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And he will find his man on the outside.
Complete to number 84. 10 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and inches at the 27-yard line.
Still a few inches short of a first down as they come up now on 2nd down. Out of the gun, here's Wilson. Steps away to his left. And they're able to get this one across the 35. The rushing numbers for Wilson, maybe down from earlier in his career, but he's still a threat to go, showing it there, picking up the first down. From the gun, it's Wilson.
That's complete to Justin Jefferson.
And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. He was a 1,000-yard receiver during the regular season, and that's his first catch of this Super Bowl, and he picks up the first down.
1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
From the gun, Wilson. And he was hit as he threw it there, and it forces it incomplete.
The good signal callers would never go back in the huddle and play the blame game because they need those guys to protect him. But on that last one, his offensive line, they lost their leverage very quickly, and that's why they were able to get to him and hit him as he tried to throw the football and force an incompletion.
He'll fire this deep for Gallup.
And that'll be incomplete. Wilson took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down.
They've given him some different looks here defensively in the early going. He's only hit 2 of his first 5 passes. With a big 3rd down coming up, he's hoping he's got a play dialed up that can take advantage of whatever the defense throws at him.
Switch. One left. Run left.
On third down, Wilson. Got his target, Samuel. Touchdown, Carolina. Deebo Samuel, 41 yards. And the Panthers have taken the lead. Great corner route there. Not only able to catch it, turn it upfield, and get into the end zone.
It usually involves a little bit of an extra move, doesn't it? You've got to get them thinking that you're moving to the middle of the field and you're breaking away to that corner. Boy, that was well executed.
Zane Gonzalez on for the extra point. He's got it. They'll see that opening drive field goal and raise it a touchdown, and that makes it 7-3.
7. Bengals 3. Zane Gonzalez set to kick off.
Now after the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away.
A fairly short kick from the 14. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
At their own 24-yard line.
The Bengals drive about to get going. They trail early on in this Super Bowl as they come up 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Rivers. Lets it fly for Thielen. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. He was looking for Adam Thielen there. That'll bring up 2nd down.
One thing that offensive guys stress when they throw the deep ball, you're just counting on your receiver to find it, adjust before the defensive back can get his head around. In this case, though, the DB matched it move for move and knocked it away.
He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead.
That's a gain of 3. It's 3rd and 7.
On 3rd down, Rivers. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. His first catch of this Super Bowl, and it'll be good for a 1st down.
So he turned to a trusted, familiar face in that 3rd down situation. It paid off.
Yeah, you go to your veteran receiver in that spot, so you can't underestimate him when he's on the field. Defensively, make sure you know where he is because he understands how to get open in key situations.
Now left side, a completion to his tight end. Yeah, he's got to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. That one goes for 24 yards.
Bengals 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
So from Panther territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. Operating from the gun. Rivers, left side here to Sanders. It'll be a gain of 6, and that'll make it a 2nd down.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
Eluding the pressure right. He'll run it. Rivers looking a little nimble there as he picks up a 1st down.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there, not there. After about the 3rd one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
First down, Rivers. Gets this to his running back. It's Christian McCaffrey.
Rivers pass.
It's a gain of 5 on the play, and it's a 2nd down.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 21-yard line.
After one, 7-3 the score on EA Sports.
Panthers 7, Bengals 3.
Second and 5 after the 5-yard completion on 1st down. From the gun, Rivers. He'll get this underneath to McCaffrey, and he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. That one, a first down pickup of 8.
Another catch for him there on this drive, Brandon, and it looks like they're going to utilize him out of the backfield any way they can. And that time they pick up the first down. So now on defense, you assign a man to him and try and cover him before he gets going.
A first down throw here for Rivers. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
So much for the best laid plans and best designed plays. That was good coverage along the sidelines. No place for that one to get in there. It sails incomplete.
Rivers incomplete on first down. Here's 2nd and 10. To throw again. Rivers. The quick slant caught. And the Bengals are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. A solid pickup of 12 yards, and now they're knocking on the door. Again, it's Rivers. And he's going to go down. This will count as a sack, a very short sack, taken down at the 2. Jeremy Chin brings him down, and that's a play he's going to remember. The first sack of his NFL career. Back at the 2 now. Here's 2nd and goal. On the ground, McCaffrey. And he will take it on in for a Bengals touchdown. Taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Bengals are going to jump back in front. And it's through, and that makes the lead 10-7.
Good. Makes the score Bengals 10, Panthers 7.
Now after the touchdown, here's Rosas on to kick it away. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
The Panthers take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. Good drive last time. Really effective passing the football. Do you maybe mix it up, now go to the ground game and surprise the defense a little bit?
I would anticipate the defense making some changes, but I wouldn't necessarily just absolutely go in the opposite direction. They're doing so well throwing the ball.
Yeah, well,
I wouldn't change it up until they showed me a reason to do so.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Wilson. And he's got his man on the out route. And he'll go out of bounds, it appears, right at the 45. His 2nd catch of the Super Bowl, and it's good enough for a first down. Operating from the gun. Wilson. He'll get this to Eckler. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
It's a gain of 9.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
And he'll go out of bounds right around the 40.
But it certainly made a point of getting him involved in the passing game here in the first half. They must have seen something in the scouting that said, hey, we can capitalize on him getting the ball possibly in the open field. And I think in the second half, that may loosen up the defense a little bit to get the running game going back inside.
And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. A good pickup there, 26 yards. So 5 plays on this drive, Charles. All passes, all completions. And just like that, they're in the red zone.
And don't you think the playbook opens up a little bit more now? Because all they've done is throw the football. If you want to run it now, you may very well have them fooled.
And he's got his man. It's Samuel. Touchdown, Carolina. Russell Wilson with 2 first-half touchdown passes. And the Panthers are once again going to retake the lead.
Good.
Gonzalez good on the extra point. And the lead is now 14-10.
Zane Gonzalez set to kick off.
Now after the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away. And a mistake on the lateral. It's a loose ball. So a teammate picking him up there, that was nearly disaster.
And the way that you coach these things, you want to make sure you have eyes towards the return guy because you want to make sure that the catch is secured. A lot of teams do that. They have at least one guy. Okay, you're responsible for making sure he secures the catch. He's not always the one that makes the recovery, but he can always sound out the alarm. Hey, ball's on the ground. We've got to get it back.
The pass to Brown as he hauls it in. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. The catch and run, good for 18 and a first down.
At the 39-yard line.
Shotgun snap, and then the give to Sanders. And able to get a couple as he's across the 40 to the 41.
Taken down at the...
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
2 minutes remain in this opening half of Super Bowl 55. Coming up in a couple of minutes, we'll get you to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. The coach will have stats and scores from earlier today in the NFL. From the 41, Rivers. That one into the hands of Thielen, complete. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. That goes for a gain of 31. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. From the gun, Rivers. His throw caught right around the 6. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. Great gains back-to-back. Last time over 30 yards, better than 20 here. So it's 1st and goal and a great opportunity to get that lead back before the break. The Bengals going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the first down.
180, 380. Easy, easy.
Operating from the gun, Rivers. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
On second down, it's Sanders. And this time he's going backwards. So after the no gain on the last attempt, here they get him behind the line. 3rd and goal, a big play in this Super Bowl. From the gun, Rivers. And that is caught. He's got it for a Bengal touchdown. Adam Thielen there to make the grab as his guys are able to regain the lead. It's good, and they'll take a 17-14 lead.
Makes the score Bengals 17, Panthers 14. Albert Rosa set to kick off.
Now after the touchdown, here's Rosas on to kick it away. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. Oh, a good return up past the 30. Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32.
At their own.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. You're down 3 under a minute to go. How aggressive are you going to be in this spot?
Not as aggressive as I probably would want to be. Only down 3. I mean, it might as well be even going into the half. That's not a deficit that makes me want to push it and potentially make a mistake in this situation and cost myself even more points.
But boy, getting into field goal range and tying it, that's tempting.
Awfully enticing. You almost talked me into it.
They'll throw on first down with Wilson. And he'll be taken down by the Bengal pressure. The Panthers going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. Now following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a second down and 17. Another try after the first down sack. Wilson. That's into the hands of Eckler.
Wilson's pass.
They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets them up for third down.
A gain of 10. Brings up 3rd and 7.
Here's Wilson on third down. He's going to find Gallup here complete. And he's got the first as they'll bring him down at the 28-yard line. So that one will be accepted. On 1st and 10, it's Wilson. This is caught. And so close, he gets it to the 1. Out of bounds right there. That one goes for 30 yards.
1st and goal at the 1-yard line.
So it's 1st and goal and a great opportunity to get that lead back before the break. Look at this, a tight end carry. And he takes it into the end zone for a Panthers touchdown. Jonnu Smith in the final seconds of the first half as they have taken the lead. So they're able to capture the lead here just before halftime.
And not only that, they get the ball to start the second half.
That's right.
This is almost like basketball down the stretch, right? Where you get the 2-for-1 situation where you're trying to get 2 shots to your opponent's 1. In this situation, they got the touchdown. They'll get another shot out to start the second half.
Could be a big turnaround.
Zane Gonzalez set to kick off.
Maybe time for one play on offense. 7 seconds to go in the half as the kick is away.
And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
5-yard line.
The Bengals drive about to get going. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play. But we do know there's some risk takers out there that may want to take one more shot before the clock runs out.
He's going to drop this down to McCaffrey.
And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there.
21.
So we've reached halftime here in Super Bowl 55. As we send you a stone's throw away across I-4 to Orlando. There standing by is Jonathan Coachman, ready with our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, both teams ready after the halftime spectacle. And we are back underway in Super Bowl 55. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line.
The Bengals take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
The Bengals drive about to get going. They're close game, but they're going to need to do a little bit better probably here in half 2, no?
I would agree with that totally. I would guess it in the locker room. They talked about cleaning up some of the errors. But overall, I think they wanted to be positive with them. Guys, we're right there. Just not playing as well as we need to. Let's pick it up, and we still have a chance to win this game.
Yeah, they do. We'll see if they can pick it up. To throw again on second down. Rivers. He'll get this to McCaffrey out of the backfield.
Rivers pass.
It'll be a pickup of just 2, and it'll be third down.
It's a gain of 2. Brings up 3rd and 3.
Operating from the gun. Rivers. And he's got a man, Calvin Ridley. And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. Give him 22 there on the third down conversion.
At the 44-yard line.
So from Panther territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line. Sanders here as they run out of the gun. Give him 10 yards on the pickup, and that'll bring up a second and just about a few inches here.
He's tackled at the 34-yard line. 10 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and inches.
From the gun, Rivers. That's to McCaffrey, complete. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
I love the drive they're working on here because they know they can take the lead with a touchdown. And so far in this drive, so good. They moved the ball down the field with very little resistance defensively. But they better be prepared for some adjustments to come their way now.
They just got that play off. Now Rivers. And it'll be intercepted. Picked off by Marshawn Lattimore. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. So an opening drive interception to begin this second half.
And just think about the time you spend in the locker room going over what you're expected to do in the second half. Not the way they saw it, not the way they drew it up. You find out this is something that you can't just edit, right? There's no rewrite here. This is live, and now they've got to find a way out of this hole.
After the interception, here's Wilson. That's going to be caught by Samuel. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. Solid way to start the drive. 13 yards, picking up the first. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. From the shotgun, Wilson. The Bengal pressure gets him that time. Down he goes. Grady Jarrett, his 2nd sack of the night. After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here. Another try after the first down sack. Wilson firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he'll get it up to the 33-yard line. And they'll get 9 there as that sets him up better for third down. Operating from the gun, Wilson. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. That third down conversion good for 23.
That's a play that will likely be forgotten when you talk about big moments in this game. But plays like this are critical to keep drives going. And if points result, we'll call this play significant.
On first down, Wilson. Under pressure, and he will go down. Sacked back at the 46. Cameron Wake charging hard from that linebacker spot, and he drops him for a loss of 11. And now a throw here secured by his running back out of the backfield. And he'll get it down on the play to the 37.
And now the yardage that they needed there after the sack on first down. They didn't get all of it back. But now they look at third down as a manageable situation, one that they have a much better chance of picking up.
And a nickel look here for the Bengals as they try to defend this on third. Out of of the gun. Here's Wilson. Buying time to his left. He can run for it, and he will. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a first down.
You and I both know most coaches are really fearful about their quarterbacks running with the ball. They don't want them to take that big hit. I don't think they worry about that with Russell Wilson. He's so smart in what he does, and we just saw it there on that scramble.
Throwing now, Wilson on first down. Got his man there, complete to Gallup. That one good for 10 yards. And that'll make it second and a foot or so.
Brandon, they didn't get everything they wanted out of that play, but the tight end did. And I don't mean it in a positive way. Great job of him holding on after absorbing that big hit.
So not quite a first down just yet as they come up on second and less than a yard. One quarter remains here in the Super Bowl. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. An ideal spot here to get a first down and try to run some more clock, and this is second and less than a yard. Option play, and they'll give to Eckler. And on this one, he'll get to the 15, right at the 15-yard line. A gain of just a yard, but it's a first down.
I like that run right there, partner. Not the flashiest run, not the one that's going to break for big yardage, but he understands the situation, and taking care of the football, paramount, and he got it done.
Nursing that slim lead, you're exactly right. Hold on to that ball. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And he will take it across for a Panthers touchdown. Making a hat trick for Russell Wilson. 3 touchdown passes now. And the Panthers are able to grow their lead. Gonzalez able to tack on the PAT. And that pushes the lead up to 11. Now after the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away. A fairly short kick from the 14. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21. The Bengals drive about to get going. And we're at the time in the Super Bowl where, look, they need points. And they need them badly. Trailing here in the fourth quarter as they begin this drive 1st and 10. Now a throw right side taken in here to start this drive. First play of the drive, a success, 19 yards. Decent start to the drive there. Of course, they need the touchdown, 2-point conversion, and a field goal.
Yeah, those guys are into it. How about the guys on the sidelines? You see the coaches signaling, all the personnel groups up on the sideline, ready to go in and out of the game. They've got to condense their time now in order to try and get back into it.
Rivers now, the throw on first down. That's complete to the receiver, Thielen. And he goes out of bounds, it looks like right at the 50. Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. Rivers now from the 50. And that one goes incomplete. He's maybe lucky it wasn't a fumble as he got hit as he threw it.
I'll tell you what, partner, after he ices down, he's going to need a nice long soak in a hot tub after this one. He's been under duress the entire game.
Yeah, once again, hit as he throws. Fortunate that one wound up incomplete. And that one going nowhere from the start as he's met in the backfield and goes backwards. That'll bring up 4th. They had the 8-yard gain on first down, but unable to do much from there. Rivers to throw for it on 4th. That's to his running back, complete. And now this is going to depend on the spot. And they say he's just short. The Bengals try it, but it doesn't work out. And it'll be a turnover on downs. Good starting position for the Panthers as they come up 1st and 10. Just shy of midfield at the 49. They throw right away, and that's complete out on the right side. And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion.
2nd and 2.
Looking to throw again on second down. Wilson. Oh, going for Jefferson downfield. He's got it for a Panther touchdown. Russell Wilson now with 4 touchdown passes on the afternoon. And the Panthers, they widen their lead. A diving catch for the score he laid out. That was special.
And you know the first thing they're going to check, right? Did he complete the process of the catch? All the way through, all the way to the ground. Ball doesn't hit the ground without control in his hands. All of that, yes. Check the box, touchdown.
Zane Gonzalez set to kick off.
Now after the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away. And he can't field it cleanly. It's loose.
The Bengals take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Bengals drive about to get going. And it's becoming more and more apparent that this is just not going to be their night. That Lombardi Trophy so close, but the expectations simply have not matched the results as they start on this drive first and 10. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be second and 8.
7-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 8.
From the gun, Rivers. Escaping the pressure right. He'll end up getting 5 out of that, but now they're looking at third down.
Now, how about that play? He took a possible negative and turned it into positive yardage and slid down to avoid taking a big shot. Excellent job getting down and avoiding the big hit.
They'll try and run for it with Sanders. And he's going to have the first down, yardage to the 35.
That's good.
Give him 3 yards and a fresh set of downs.
He continues to struggle to find a crease to break off a big one and might need to just put that aside and just try and ram his way forward and get what he can.
Rivers on the money, complete. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 12 yards that time and a Cincinnati first down. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's first and 10. So the Bengals in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They've got a first and 10 as they search for a late score. A throw down the field, caught by his running back. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. For 10 more there and another first down. They go back to the ground with Sanders. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it second and 4.
Not too many offenses want to turn down long drives, but when you're down what they are, they've got to pay it off with some points.
Second and 4.
On second down now. It's Sanders. And he got half of what he needed there, 2 yards, and it'll bring up a third and 2 more. Seems pretty obvious defensively a key was stopping the run game. How have they done it so successfully?
To me, it seems that these guys really did a nice job with paying attention during the scouting report meeting. And you know, Brandon, when they do those, they talk about the top plays that these guys like to run. The best runs for the top running back. Those are the ones you focus on and want to take away, and they've done that pretty successfully in this game.
They'll go again with Sanders. And he gets it to the 32. Good enough for a first down. That's it. It's all over. And the Carolina Panthers are your Super Bowl champions. For the victors getting to hoist that Lombardi Trophy, you know, we've talked to guys that have done it, and they say there's no better feeling in sports.
I don't know how there can be. The journey to get to this game is incredible. And then to finally break through and win it when all eyes are on this game alone because there's nothing else going on, that's just got to be absolutely amazing. The task, incredible. But the accomplishment, forever.
And we are underway at Allegiant Stadium. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. And they'll come out with a 3 tight end look on the first play of the drive. Off play action. Gannon. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. Oh, that was dangerous. Threw it into coverage, almost picked. But instead, they'll keep it on second down.
I see what they were trying to do there, trying to find some dead space in the middle of the field and take their shot right there. A really good idea, but it winds up incomplete.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Throwing again. Gannon. That's complete to Bo Jackson. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. 11 yards there, first down.
Well, one of the ways that quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
On first down, Gannon. He'll drop this down to Jackson. And getting this just shy of midfield and spotted at the 49. 13 yards as they've got the connection working. His second catch in a row, first down.
Raiders, first down. 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
First carry for the legend, it's Bo Jackson. Yeah, he tries to keep the legs churning, but he's going to be stopped behind the line. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at their 48-yard line.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Gannon got a man open. It's Darren Waller. And he will score. Touchdown, Las Vegas. Darren Waller, 52 yards. And the Raiders have taken the early lead. So many times you think of these tight ends catching the ball already in the end zone. But today's tight end, they can run after the catch, too, to score.
They're big, they're strong, and they're extremely athletic. And they can surprise the heck out of you when they get the ball in their hands and they're running away from the defense.
Jason Sanders set to kick off.
Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. Fields it in the middle of the end zone. And he's only going to make it to the 13-yard line and no further.
Well, conventional football 101, tells us if you don't get it back to the 20-yard line on a kickoff return, that's a disappointment. But some of these team special teams coaches, with approval by the head coach, they give them full authority to go ahead and bring it out and try to be aggressive. Almost what we call the green light, red light theory. Green light means go, red light means stop. Looks like he had green on that play.
From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. Snap comes at 1. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. To throw again. Rodgers. And he'll lay out and pull it in. What a diving catch there. 12 yards there and a first down.
A gain of 12. First down, Falcons.
Working from the gun, Rodgers. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Isaiah Simmons picking it up. What a start defensively. Your offense goes out, gets the touchdown, and then you get the interception. Just perfect.
How about the discipline that they showed on defense? Because after the offense scored to go up 7-zip, You would think they might be a little extra aggressive trying to get back at them. Instead, they read their keys well. When they took the shot downfield, they were more than prepared for that one.
They'll roll him out right. That is incomplete.
That was nice work there defensively to force incompletion. Now, even though this drive started in plus territory, they're still not in field goal range yet. So they can work towards another couple of stops and not allowing that turnover to hurt.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Gannon, and he comes back with one complete. And he's going to get this down near the 30-yard line. 11 yards there, first down. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Oh, free safety blitz, that can be a gamble, but it proves fruitful there.
Yeah, you're exactly right about the gamble, because oftentimes the free safety is the last line of defense against a long pass. And when he comes at the quarterback, he'd better get home and make the play. Otherwise, a big play could result for the offense.
Got a man, it's Randy Moss, complete. They get 14 back, but it leads now to a third down.
A gain of 14 yards.
On third down, here's Bo. And he will have the first down across the 20 to the 19-yard line.
That's good.
Just a 1-yard pickup on the play, and the Raiders are going to get a new set of downs.
19-yard line.
They'll run here with Bo. And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play.
With the score.
After 7-0 on EA Sports. Waller in the end zone for a Raider touchdown. Darren Waller with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Raiders add 6 to their lead. And it's good to make it 14-0.
Makes the score Raiders 14. Falcons nothing. Jason Sanders set to kick off.
Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. And this carries into the end zone. And no effort to bring this one out. It's a touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line. They're staring at a 2-touchdown deficit. 14-0 to score as they regroup with 1st and 10. Stepping up, he'll try and run. He'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be 2nd and a couple.
Now, that was not a bad scramble there on 1st down. He didn't force it, nor did he throw it away. He was able to take off, and now he made it a very manageable 2nd and short.
Here's a 2nd and 2 now from the 33. From the gun, it's Rodgers. The attempt on the dive, and he has it. What a catch.
To Terry.
That one good for a first down pickup of 18 yards.
And the Falcon first down.
From midfield, here's Rodgers. That one complete to Hill. Hill's hit, and he lost the football. And the Raiders pick it up. And a return across midfield into the 46-yard line.
We have seen this before, and we know coaches preach about this and work on it all the time. Catch the ball. You know there's going to be some traffic somewhere. They've got to put it away and secure it as they try and get downfield.
And a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Justin Reed. The 20. There he goes left side. And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Falcon defense has a touchdown.
For the extra point.
Ah, yes, the old tip drill works to perfection there.
Ah, you're bringing back great memories. Used to love that drill. And a lot of times in practice, you work on it, not just one tip, but multiple tips, just in case the ball stays in the air for a while, to have an awareness and the ability to go up and grab it, and then you want to get some blocking support and end up in the opposite end zone.
In that tip drill, what do you yell?
For us, it was Oski, okay? Oski was an
things for different teams.
Different teams have different ways of doing it. I've heard bingo, jackpot. The worst I ever heard, though, was Frankenstein. You don't want it to be a free safety. You want to get it right down and go. Risky is really the preferred word.
At their own 29-yard line.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And following the pick six, and they had decent field position in throwing that pick six. We'll see how they attack this drive.
And I think all you say to your guy is, listen, let's just take care of the make some better decisions on this drive, and they'll probably help him a little bit with maybe some really high percentage throws early to let him get settled back in.
But they told us they've got confidence. That's not a problem.
Yeah, not a problem at all. They just want to make sure they get things settled down a little bit for their offense and give their defense a little bit of a chance to rest.
Throwing on first down. Gannon. That's complete to DK Metcalf. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. From the gun, Gannon. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down. From the 34, they'll come to the line on 2nd and 10.
Second down and 10.
Throwing again, Gannon. Coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Darnell Savage. That's sort of a second quarter to forget for him. Now 2 picks in this frame.
Almost as if the first one that he threw, he couldn't shake, couldn't get it out of his head. He ends up throwing a second one as a result.
Compounds the mistake a little bit.
Yeah, you got to be able to forget, compartmentalize, whatever you want to call it, and move on. He hasn't been able to do so here in the second.
The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be second down.
And we have to give credit to him for buying time and extending the play. But you know, there's some really upset defenders on that one. They thought that they had him. Instead, he was coated in Teflon and got away.
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Rob Woodson.
When a team's turned it over 3 times in the first half, we just look at the offense and say, guys, what are you doing? But instead, we really should be looking at the defense. They've created the takeaways. 2 interceptions, 1 caused fumble. They played awfully well swarming to the ball here in the first half.
And this will leave them a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. For the 3rd time here this half, it's intercepted. Picked up by Darnell Savage. And he'll get this back to the 32-yard line. So that now back-to-back drive CD that have ended with an interception.
Now, I don't know about you, but I'd call my quarterback over, put an arm around him, and say, hey, take a look at the scoreboard. We're playing with a lead. Let's be smarter about what we're doing out there.
And down he goes. Brought down a Raider sack. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 45 seconds to go in the first half. To try again after the sack. Rodgers. That's caught by Waller out left side. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds.
But it brings up 3rd down.
From the gun on 3rd down, Rodgers. Able to find Waller. That's complete. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays. Throwing on first down is Rodgers. Looking again for Waller, and he's got him again. And he'll head out of bounds inside the 10, marking down at the 9. That one goes for 36 yards.
Oftentimes now, offenses aren't nearly as precise as days gone by. They just tell receivers, find an open patch of grass and let the quarterback find you. And that's exactly what they did on that play. First with the pass through the air, nice chunk of yardage there, and then additional pickup with his legs after the catch.
They'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's second down. Now another timeout called for by the offense, as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in this first half. 2nd and goal from inside the 5. Rodgers going to try and run, and he'll go backwards, losing yardage to the 5. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the first half. Chargers now on 3rd and goal. And they're going to get to him. A sack. Sack back in the 9-yard line. Well, the Raiders going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1.
A 26-yard attempt.
The kick by Bass is good. And they'll cut the lead back down to 4 now at 14-10. So the 3 points here, they're still down, but they put somewhat of a dent into that lead going into the break.
Anything helps when you're trying to chip away at a lead, but they do know that they're going to need a little bit better effort in the second half.
Tyler Bass set to kick off.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
A good pickup there, 26 yards.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
On 1st and 10, Gannon. This will be caught by Randy Moss. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter.
Las Vegas.
And now we'll get a late timeout as it comes in the waning moments of quarter number 2. So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit. From the right hash, this from 53. And this is right down the middle as he puts it through. And that will do it for this first half. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. Okay, Coach, appreciate it. A 1-touchdown game here as we get set to resume play in the second half. It'll be Falcons football, and they trail here as we get back underway on EA Sports. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And then he brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. Their drive last time, it stalled out. They were forced to take the short field goal.
And the key phrase, you nailed it. Forced to, because you know coaches look at these short field goals as a last resort, right? To them, that's not how drives are supposed to end. You're supposed to put 6 on the board. That's a consolation prize. Like going to the county fair, you don't get the big stuffed animal on that one, do you?
No, you don't go top shelf. That's bottom shelf material. That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. Shotgun now for Rodgers. What can't Aaron Rodgers do? The legwork there getting him to first.
Looks to me, partner, like he's learned a little bit because earlier in the game, I think he was trying to force a lot of throws into some windows that just weren't open.
Yeah, the interceptions had plagued him, especially a second interception, really a bad throw. So maybe a better decision there.
Yeah, no doubt about it. I think he learned from earlier in the game, and he's applying it now.
And nearly picked off there, almost intercepted. Instead, 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 10.
To throw again. Rodgers. That's complete to his receiver, McLaurin.
Rodgers pass.
5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
That's caught by the Hall of Famer Marvin Harrison. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. That 3rd down conversion good for 23. So here's a 1st and 10 now in Raider territory at the 39-yard line. Now the man from UTEP, this is Aaron Jones. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down.
A gain of 15. First down, Falcons.
And they'll keep on the ground with Jones. They give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
I have to think a major focus at the halftime, Mings, had to be figuring out how to create space for the running game to get operating.
Well, what you pointed out to me at half seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain blocks.
Yeah, I would agree with that totally. They've got to focus on staying on their double teams at the first level, make sure that block's secure before they slide off and try and chip someone at the second level.
It's a good gain of 11. Sets him up 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 8-yard line.
They'll run here with Dillon. And he is into the end zone for a Falcon touchdown. An 8-yard touchdown run. And the Falcons are an extra point away from tying the football game. A solid blocking up front from the guys on the offensive line allowed him to get in for the touchdown.
Yeah, some might say that the guys on the offensive line were in concert. I used to have a coach who called it marrying up, meaning when you get on a guy, you just stay right there, and each guy has his own assignment. That allowed the runner to make the big move towards the end zone.
And his kick is right through.
Ties the game at 17. Tyler Bass set to kick off.
Nothing separating these two teams on the scoreboard as the kick's away here. Taken from about the 12. And he'll be out of bounds across the 25.
First and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. And their lead has evaporated in this 3rd quarter. It's tied once more as they begin with a 1st and 10. Throwing to start the drive. Gannon, he's going to loft one. Deep left side here. That's caught at the 25. And all the way down to the 22-yard line. It's a big play there for Vegas. 51 yards. So barely time to catch our breath. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the red zone. Operating from the gun. Gannon. Oh, did he hang on to it? He did on the dive. Nice grab. That one will go as a gain of 11. Raiders having a 1st down as well.
And that's how you throw for a whole heap of yards in the game. You get efforts like that from your receivers. How about him laying out for that catch?
Yeah, excellent. Makes the quarterback look a whole lot better. And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the 3rd quarter has come to a close. Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. You are watching Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. They run on 1st down with Jackson. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down. 8 yards the tally on that 1st down run. Here's 2nd and 2.
Brings up 2nd and 2.
From the gun, Gannon flushed out right. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off inside the 5. How about the big boys snagging one? You don't see that every week.
No, you don't, but a lot of them are just reliving their old dreams, going back to when they were in youth football and in high school. They didn't always play defensive line. Some of them actually handled the football. And you can see the flashback when he grabbed that one.
Well, that gives him a little room, but not much. A gain of 2 to the 5.
Sanders on
It's the former Falcon, Deion Sanders, on the stop.
Brings up 2nd and 8 at the 5-yard line.
On 2nd down, Dillon. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair.
It's a loss of a yard. And it's 3rd down.
On 3rd down, here's Jones. And he's not going to get anywhere close to the marker as they'll stop him well short of the yellow line. Just a gain of 2 there, and it's going to bring up a 4th down.
This is what happens sometimes when you abandon the running game. It's hard to get back to it because once guys get out of that mentality of firing out and hitting people, hard to get them started again occasionally.
go for it. It's Rodgers.
That one is slant to McLaurin.
A gutsy call. Turns out to be a good one, though. First down on a pickup of 11.
First down, Atlanta.
Getting down to the good stuff. All tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports.
So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10.
Shotgun now for Rodgers. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. Lawrence Taylor able to drop him that time for his 2nd sack of the evening. Back to throw, Rodgers. And his throw is incomplete. Darren Waller, the intended receiver. And that'll make it 3rd down. This secondary as a unit, they've worked really well together in this one, especially late.
A lot of cohesiveness, a lot of communication, and some great athleticism. They're playing so well now, a nickname is sure to follow. They're going to have to name this whole unit soon.
Rodgers to throw. Out of the backfield, this is Aaron Jones. And they're going to get him down well short of the first as he can only get this to about the 19. They do get 10 back, but still a ways to go on 4th. Tie game, 4th quarter, and they're going for this thing on 4th down. Got a man, it's Harrison, complete. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. The conversion is successful with a sizable gain of 13, and the decision to go for it looks like a smart one. To throw is Rodgers. Gets this to his running back, Aaron Jones. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 55 seconds remaining in the football game. 6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. Now Rodgers. Caught on the right side by Jones. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. That one a 1st down pickup of 8. Again, they'll throw with Rodgers. He'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards. The Falcons going to use the 2nd of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game.
At their 48-yard line.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Rodgers almost had it. The big D lineman nearly had an interception. Instead, it falls down incomplete. Rodgers on 3rd down. A short one here secured by the tight end Waller. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. Falcons going to use their 3rd and final timeout as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go in the football game. Rodgers going to go on 4th down. And he's got this down to the 35. That's a 4th down pickup of 10 yards, and an opportunity certainly missed on the defensive side. So all eyes now on Tyler Bass. And we will get a timeout with 2 ticks left. So all eyes now on Tyler Bass. This from 52, and this for the win. And his kick is good. From 52 yards away, he gets it to go. And the Falcons are going to win the game. Well, a little drama there at the end, but really this... Tyler Bass about ready to get us going. And off we go in Madden Ultimate Team. A fairly short kick from the 14.
The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Rodgers now on 1st down. And a diving grab. I think he got that. Yes. 17 yards on the game's opening play and a quick 1st down.
Well, how about that adrenaline? First play of the game, and we have a catch that we're going to talk about probably the rest of this game and straight into the highlights.
Right out of the gate. What an effort. On 1st down, Rodgers. That's complete to his running back, Kamara. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down.
Kamara. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6 at the 45-yard line.
Throwing now is Rodgers. And he's got his target. It's Vernon Davis. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds.
Out of bounds, just
5 men in the secondary now for the Falcons on 3rd down. The first carry now. This is Alvin Kamara. And he's got enough for the first across midfield to the 48. Give him 2 yards on that play, and it'll result in a fresh set of downs. Rodgers now on 1st down. Now this is intercepted. He was trying to get it to Davis. Picked off by A.J. Terrell. And he'll take it across midfield and down to the 48-yard line.
at the 48.
That right there is the inauspicious start that they were hoping to avoid, a turnover on the first possession.
I love how you use those college-bound words like that. Inauspicious. Well done. I really appreciate that. But here's the thing for me. I'm just wondering if their game plan is incorrect. You know, I think they felt like they could come in and throw it around pretty well. That interception early, they may rethink how they go about attacking.
So after the INT, it's Rodgers. The left side completion to Jones.
Rodgers pass complete to Aaron Jones.
Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards.
At the 40-yard line.
From the gun, it's Rodgers. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. So 3rd and 2, this quite possibly 4-down territory, though, if they're stopped.
3rd down and 2 yards to go.
Working from the gun, Rodgers. 4th down now as San Fran's defense was strong in coverage.
A deep ball down that right sideline, and he made sure that he put it where either his guy was going to catch it or no one was.
Feeling like they're not quite in field goal range yet, they're going to go for it on 4th. And again, it's Rodgers. And he finds McLaurin. And he's going to be out of bounds down around the 35-yard line. A solid pickup of 5 and a very solid 4th down conversion. And defensively, pure frustration. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Rodgers to throw once more. And the Niners get there and bring him down. And their inaugural sack of the game coming from an unlikely source.
You mean it wasn't a linebacker? It wasn't a defensive end?
It was somebody like you.
Oh, my goodness. Yeah, that's a surprise for the offense. That's not what they normally get.
And he's going to go down again. Give the sack to Lawrence Taylor. Needs something from deep in the bag of tricks here after first and second down went backwards. It's third and very long.
Third and long.
Now Rodgers. Looking for McLaurin, and he's got him. And he'll be brought down at the 27-yard line. An incredible play there. They do get big yardage, but they're still stopped a yard or two short, and it's fourth down. Second quarter now, Falcon football, as they've got it looking at a 4th down and 2. We're scoreless after 1. The offense staying out. They're going to go on 4th and 2. Shotgun now for Rodgers. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. The Falcons go for it, but it doesn't work out. And the 49ers are going to get the football back. They begin on the ground with Kamara. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. No gain on the play there, second down. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. Then he got off the end there very quickly to make that play.
Yeah, it was almost like the bullet train, wasn't it? I mean, just zoom. Quick, quick, quick. And what a terrific play, holding them to no gain.
To the sideline, and it's caught, but boy, he's out of bounds. And they try to get him into space coming out of the backfield, but it'll be third down. They come up to the line now facing a 3rd and 10 after the incompletion. Operating from the gun, Rodgers. And Rodgers is going to go down. He's sacked. The sack that time by Michael Strahan. And on that one, the protection just broke down.
You've got to have that leverage, don't you? We always talk about low man wins in the running game for an offensive lineman versus a defensive lineman. It's essentially the same thing in pass protection. Get lower than that defensive lineman so that you can keep your balance and keep him away from your guy trying to throw the football.
At their own 28-yard line.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. They had a great drive going last time. They were moving the ball, and then all of a sudden it just stalled out. So we'll see what they can do here, Charles.
And it's always easy to second guess when you don't get it on a 4th down try. But they had to like the feeling that they had going on offense. They want to continue to see if they can capture that again on this drive and maybe get in the same position.
Yeah, and that's, I mean, like I said, they were moving the football. It's not like they went 4 and out, so I don't think it's a deal where the offense doesn't have confidence.
No, I agree with you totally on that one. If anything, they may have gained more confidence. Okay, they stopped us once. That's all right. Let's keep moving it. Make them do it again.
Now he'll let it go deep left side. Oh, and a bad throw there. It's intercepted. Rod Woodson with a pick. And he will take this across midfield and down to the 48-yard line.
Brent, I'm not sure I've seen a better all-around athlete than Rod Woodson. I mean, he was at Purdue at the same time I was at Tennessee, and he was obviously way better than me. His last game at Purdue, the coach let him play both ways. He played 137 plays that day, returned punts, kickoffs, had 10 tackles on defense with a pass broken up and a forced fumble, and 236 all-purpose yards on offense, and they kept the old Oaken bucket by beating Indiana in that game.
Looking downfield, and that's caught right side. He's got his man. A good pickup there, 21 yards. 2 minutes on the clock in what's been a scoreless first half. We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll take you to Orlando and Jonathan Coachman. Coach will have highlights and analysis of this first half, one that's featured no touchdowns as of yet on either side.
So his job's a little bit easier for this halftime report.
Need to give the coach some highlights here.
Yes, we do.
Throwing on first down is Rodgers. And I think that one might have been intercepted, but he will be ruled out of bounds. So this will go only as incomplete. 2nd and 10 now from the 27. Throwing again. Rodgers. This one caught by Davis. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. 16 yards, a first down.
Nice job there of utilizing his big target. He didn't overthink it. Understands the catch radius. Understands that he knows how to use his body to keep defenders away from the ball. And puts it right out there for the nice pickup.
And now whistles here and a flag down. Looked like someone got going a little early. Oh, jumping early from his tight end spot. Maybe trying to get a jump start on that route.
Yeah, I think you're exactly right about that. And oftentimes when you see that, that means the play call was supposed to come in his direction, and he was eager to go catch a pass.
And a broken tackle could not free him. Taken down right at the 10-yard line. They get the penalty yardage back plus a yard. 6-yard gain, and it's 2nd and 9.
Second and 9.
Kamara. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. A 10-yard touchdown run. As his guys are on the board first here tonight. Great call to hand that one off. And his running back did the rest.
Someone read their keys correctly. And on the defensive side of the ball, they certainly did not, because they really essentially were just going to swarm the quarterback. They kind of guessed themselves out of the play. And guess who benefited? The guy with the football.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line. They threw an interception the first time they had the football. Wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has...
Oh, looking for Waller, but this is intercepted. Picked off by Jamal Adams. Second straight drive now here, Charles, that have ended with an interception.
And I just wonder, because I don't think it's going to rattle him necessarily. I also wonder if it's going to nerve him a little bit. Does it lead to another one? Or does he find a way to pull it together and become sharp again?
On 1st and 10, here's Rodgers. That's caught by Jackson. That catch good for only a couple. Or the evolution of the game and how these guys in plays like that can get out of the pocket, keep plays alive. It just makes things so much harder for defenses.
It really does, and we're talking about an era in the game where the quarterbacks are the most athletically gifted that we've seen in a bunch. I mean, we talk about collectively, it's unbelievable. So their ability to move is practiced now. It's not necessarily, oh, he just took off and you guys figure it out. When he takes off, everyone knows where to go now. They know how to run routes, change things, make themselves presentable for the quarterback. It's a lot of time that they put in on it. It's not just your static 1, 2, 3. This is where the ball goes anymore.
The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 25 seconds to go here in half number 1. Snap will come from the 31 on 2nd and 7. Shotgun now for Rodgers. And that's going to be too high. Out of bounds and incomplete.
Tremendous field position there and a perfect time to do exactly what they did. Take a shot at the end zone. And they went for the big play, just unable to complete it.
Rodgers now to throw on 3rd down. That's to his running back. It's Alvin Kamara. Now San Francisco going to call their second timeout as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half. Now Rodgers on 1st down. That'll be incomplete with 9 seconds now showing on the clock. So after the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 22. To throw again, Rodgers. And that is incomplete. 2 seconds left on the clock.
And incomplete.
So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit. It's a 39-yard attempt, right hash. The kick by Bass is good. And that will do it for this first half. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. It'll be Falcons football, and they trail here as we get back underway on EA Sports. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
Take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. They come out here with a 0 on the scoreboard. What was said in that locker room? That's what I want to know.
I would love to have been in there because we often have the feeling that there's a lot of shouting, screaming, people upset. But typically, halftime locker rooms are a lot more clinical than that. And in this case, are they upset that the plays weren't working because of execution? Or did they think they were just bad plays to call? Yeah. We'll find out pretty quickly here if they feel like they had something going, but they just need to do it a little bit better or not.
We'll find out. Trying to improvise. Opted to run for it. The decision a good one. Picking up the first, getting 14 yards on the scramble.
Sometimes guys get locked into such a groove. What do we call it? The game's slowing down. They see everything happening almost in slow motion. They see the lanes develop. I feel like he's right there.
Well, and you want this from your leader, right? With this deficit, this stage of the game, second half, no quit in him.
0.
Looking left side, and he's got a man. It's Jones. 12 more yards there and another first down. Looked like a pretty good, safe play right there. No, he's had trouble with the interceptions in this game there. Hits his guy out in the flank.
Yeah, so many times we hear quarterbacks and offensive coordinators talk about in your progressions, you're either throwing the touchdown or you're throwing the check down. But earlier in the game, it was touchdown or interception. Now he got to the check down. A nice safe throw and a good one.
Second down at 6 now from the 42. He'll look downfield for... It's caught at the 10. And he'll head out of bounds inside the 10. Mark him down at the 9. A very nice pickup of 33 yards. The chain gang hustling to catch up. Here's first and goal from just inside the 10. Now Jones. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. No gain on the play that time, and it sets up second and goal. But down here near the goal line, you don't think of a cornerback in run coverage, but he made the stop.
Yeah, most of the cornerbacks we know, they want to be those pass defenders and take away one half of the field. But the best ones in the game are the complete cornerbacks, able to tackle and run support, as we just saw there.
And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Atlanta. A 9-yard touchdown grab. And the Falcons have cut it to within a score. That's an old-fashioned death march there, partner. Took them a lot of plays, but hey, they did the job.
And the defense always preaches getting off the field, making a play and turning it back over to their own offense. Unable to do so. A long, sustained drive by the offense.
Tyler Bass set to kick off.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
The Niners take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. Their lead down to a field goal now as they start with a first and 10. From the gun, Rodgers. Out of the backfield, that's complete to Kamara. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4. They'll contain him to just 4. Second down.
At the 29-yard line.
Operating from the gun, Rodgers. Bringing it in, Jackson left side. And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1.
And that's a good job there by the corner. We do talk about this a lot, that a lot of corners see their job as simply covering receivers. Tackling isn't everyone's thing. But in this case, he came up quickly and made a nice, sure tackle.
And I don't think Kamara got there. Looks like they stopped him short. It shows you right there, he can do more than just cover in the secondary from that free safety position.
Yeah, the evolution of the position has really been significant, hasn't it? Because a lot of teams no longer have a free safety, strong safety designation. They just have safeties. So wherever the ball is, one can be close to the line of scrimmage, one can be deep, and vice versa. On that play, how about that tackle we just saw? Pretty nice.
Trying to find Bruce, and it's intercepted. Derwin James with a pick. And it's a big turnover there on the final play of the quarter. Back now here in Santa Clara. It's been a very hotly contested game to this point. Just a field goal separating these two teams as we get set for the fourth quarter. Rodgers on 1st and 10. There's the 8-time Pro Bowler Marvin Harrison. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. A nice pickup there, 18 yards, 1st down Falcons. From the shotgun, a give to Jones. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Atlanta. Taking it in from 11 yards out. And the Falcons have taken the lead. A strong, determined run there, Charles, to get in for 6 points.
This is why it's such a team game, isn't it? And I know that sounds really generic, and it sounds almost trite. But the blocks were made up front, offensive line, collective victory at the line of scrimmage and downfield. And how about the finish to the run all the way into the end zone?
Taken from about the 12.
The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And now they'll look to answer working from behind. And remember, this offense has sputtered yet to score here in the second half. They'll need to change that here. And look at this. They come right back with a big shot downfield. Touchdown, 49ers. Vernon Davis, 73 yards. And once again, the 49ers are back out in front.
The kick is good.
So minutes after giving up the lead in the fourth quarter, they say not so fast. Big play, and they grab that lead right back.
Talk about a seesaw game. Up, down, up, down. Did you have a seesaw? Did you play that when you were a kid?
Oh, yeah.
Huh?
Out on the playground, absolutely.
You had to make sure that you matched weight, though, on the other side, though, right? Otherwise, you could be up in the air a long time.
By the way, we're not done in this one. I think we're set up for an exciting finish. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And they will be looking to answer the touchdown their defense just surrendered. Still a good chunk of time remaining here in the fourth quarter and a chance to regain the lead in a tight one. Rodgers now throwing on 1st down. And eventually taken down here. Great coverage downfield. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing 2nd and a bundle. Another try after the 1st down sack. Rodgers, that one complete to Hill. And all the way inside the 35 before he goes out of bounds. A big play there on the catch and run, and even 50 yards. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. A carry here for the big tight end. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage.
Brought down.
Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down.
On the play. Second
coming up to the line, and they will need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning.
Check 26, check 26.
And a 5-yard gain as he's down inside the 30 to the 28-yard line.
The ball carrier. The tackle made by Nnamdi Asamoah.
3 points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the 4th.
3rd down.
So it's Falcon football as we welcome you back. This a big play for both sides. What will we see here? 3rd and 4. From the gun, Rodgers. And he took the contact as he was throwing it, and the ball drops incomplete.
They really had a good drive going there, but a nice recovery by the defense these past few downs, able to knock that one away on 3rd down and bring up what I think for the offense, an unexpected 4th down here.
The kick by Bass is good. And we are all tied here in the final stages. So a big kick to get this back to even. Now the worry is, did you leave too much time on the clock? Because another field goal the other way, that does you in.
You're exactly right. You didn't get into overtime yet. So now as a defense, you've got to think to yourself, you can't play prevent defense and just give up big chunks of yardage in front of you. But you also can't let anyone behind you. So you sit right on the line between the two, play the best defense you can, and not make it easy for them to move the ball downfield.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And following that long touchdown pass, a one-play drive last time, let's see if the defense, you know they're ready. They don't want that to happen again.
And you would have thought they would have been ready the last time.
That's
what you work on all the time. Make sure that no one gets behind you. That's the cardinal sin of defense, not giving up the long pass. They did. Let's see how they adjust.
And incomplete as he was knocked as he threw it. And it took the ball off course.
Work with me, partner. Take a deep breath, because that's what they're doing down the field now. That incompletion allowed them to exhale a little bit. Get in the huddle. Kind of scan the crowd, see if any celebrities are here. Relax a little bit as they start this big drive.
To throw is Rodgers. Got a man, it's Randy Moss. And he's upended at the 33 following a good pickup of 8. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. Back to throw, Rodgers. Open man, it's Vernon Davis. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Rodgers to throw. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play.
2nd and 2 at the 44-yard line.
Now Rodgers. He goes full extension, and he's got it. The Falcons going to use the 2nd of their timeouts. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the 1st down. Jackson, and not able to break away this time as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
2nd and 12 at the 33-yard line.
A rare misstep on that last play because the drive has been strong, but now it's 2nd and 12. They run again with Jackson. And this is going to be back-to-back tackles for a loss here as the Falcons defense yet again drops him behind the line. 2 yards the loss there. Now 3rd and 14. On 3rd down, this is Jackson. And they're going to get him down well short of the first as he can only get this to the 30. And whistles, and they take their final timeout with 7 seconds left.
A 47-yard attempt.
And this one looks good. It is good. Right down the pipe. And it's celebration time on that sideline as they have taken the lead in the final seconds. And you know, in an era of cost-cutting and maximizing your roster, this is a club that does not skimp on special teams, and in these situations, it pays dividends.
And that's great vision by the organization. When the difference between winning or losing depends on who you have kicking the ball, would you rather have a street free agent out there or a solid pro like this? Answer's pretty evident to me.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. This is just an exercise in futility. Do you even bother running a play here offensively?
I wouldn't, because now is not going to erase what's happened during the game. So after it's over, you're going to go to the film, find out where the game was really lost. But this is not a situation now where you're going to make up for anything.